I want you to be familiar with, I don't want you memorizing this, but I want you to look at those and look at the common things, treatment and prognosis, treatment for, and you can see the signs and symptoms. Because we probably will have a couple questions on this page. Now, the next page, on page 415, table 23.6, it talks about viral infections of the skin. So we're looking at herpes simplex 1 and 2, herpes zoster, and plantar wart. So look at those in terms of the signs and symptoms and treatment for those as well. The next page is table 23.7, talks about common infestations and insect bites. So be familiar with pediculosis, scabies, bed bugs. Oh, okay, so just look at that chart and look at those clinical manifestations of those. You probably see one or two of those. Just those two? Okay, look at the table. Now, one I need you to be familiar with is on page 417. Under figure 2311, it talks about psoriasis, and look at those characteristics of psoriasis, which that silvery look in terms of the lesions. You want to remember that for psoriasis, and the nursing care is related to psoriasis. Okay, other things, looking at, so on page 417, it talks about that psoriasis is an autoimmune disease and that men and women develop it at an equal rate, and it occurs in all racial groups. It says that about 1.3% of African Americans have psoriasis compared to 2.5% of whites. It usually develops in persons between 15 and 35. And it may have some type of genetic component because it says 1/3 of people with psoriasis have at least one relative with the disease. So the main thing is the characteristics or the skin appearance. You see that there's red, scaly papules that merge together and they form plaques. It says that the affected area is normally round with adherent civil scales that bleed easily when removed. So those are the characteristics. And, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to be talking about the ones that are mentioned the plaque. So we're going to be talking about whatever is listed in here in regard to psoriasis. Okay. Good question. All right, the other thing is, so we have bacteria. We're looking at viral infections, bacterial infections, and then we're going to look at fungal infections. So on page 418, table 23H talks about common fungal infections of the skin. And I want you to see this picture on page 417 at the very bottom, figure 23.9, that shows fungal infection of the toenail. See the yellow toenail? Okay, so fungal infections can occur to the nails, toenails, fingernails, and so one of the things I used when I first came to Houston, I would go and get my nails done, and I got a fungal infection on my nail. So the dermatologist said that actually, if you're going to go to the nail shop, you should probably do it just only for special occasions, but you should not get your nails done like on a regular basis. because you'll be at risk for fungal infection. Anybody have one? From the nail shop? Okay, let me hear Miss Sanchez. She's trying to tell me something.
No, I was saying a friend of mine used to go get the clinic, and she got a real bad fungal infection, and the doctor told her not to do it anymore, get it time to heal, and the medicine she gave, but she went right back, but kept on, and all of this, the whole system was really making it.
Oh my God. General important that you check, you definitely don't want to get an infection. And then, too, they do have some nail shops that are really good there, but you have to really be careful about getting your toes done. And a lot of people really big on that, getting their toenails done and getting their nails done. And it can be bad. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me hear the young lady over here, then I'll hear y'all. Just hold that thought. Yes.
I used to go to the one, like I used to be over by the third ward, that's cheap. They use the same stuff over and over again. They just probably fit with some race on the next person. Until I saw this one lady, like, she had to get two of her toes amputated after a while because just doing it. So I was just letting go where they have to do this little package. The individual, yeah. Because they had got it, it was transferred to somebody else. Somebody else had a fungus and it wasn't disinfected all the way to where they used it on her.
Okay, what were y'all gonna say over here? I know you had something to say.
We were just saying how we like to have our nails. How we like to
Yeah,
have our toes. That's all.
Stop it. Okay. So then this book I'm talking about for treatment for toenails. I don't know if it was this bad. No, mine didn't look like this. But anyway, I did get a fungal infection from going to get my toenails done one time. I don't get that done anymore. But I went to a doctor that did laser treatment. So he got rid of my fungus through laser. It was kind of expensive, but nothing goes on the toes now at home. And I use bleach and water from time to time to clean my feet. Bleach, yes. Bleach. Well, bleach will kill the fungus. So. But, I mean, you know, you gotta dilute it, you're not gonna just use plain bleach, okay? Yeah. But, so for those people that, you know, you wanna get your toes, clean, you can use that every now and then. That's what the dermatologist told me that too.
My niece, she did more of a lot. And the doctor, she was like 2 or 3 at the time. The doctor told us that basically she needs to
Get my mom.
Bleach is really good. I use it in my dishwater. I use it Okay, so y'all want y'all, let's keep going. Let's see, what else we need to talk about? Okay, so now, another table I need you to look at is, so the fungal infections, look at those, and also allergic conditions of the skin, especially on page 418 under table 23.9, common allergic conditions of the skin, contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, make sure you look at those. And okay, now, so a lot of this about the radiation therapy can be used with for the cancer, but they talk about nursing management, some of the things that you need to do. So I am on page 422 under nursing management for dermatological problems, and it talks about wet compresses, baths, topical medications. Make sure you read that information. How to control, on the next page on 424, control of pruritus or itching. how to prevent spread of infection, skincare. So those, questions of that type will be on the exam.
I'm sorry, what did you say about third board, page 423?
What it says over there about control of pruritus or the itching, how to prevent spread, secondary infections, those things will be, you make sure you read that content. And that's all, I think. That's it. So, any questions that you have? Just asking the things about cosmetic surgery and skin grafts.